What's good? Welcome to another episode of Chief in Chart. This is episode Super Cookies Complex Consolidation. And this is brought to you by Rapido, the home of money conversations. So if you're into options trading, investing, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you know when I'm going live. And yes, episode Super Cookies. That's what I'm chiefing. So if y'all been tapped in, y'all know what the spy is doing. The spy been going nuts. They've been doing some I can say I ain't gonna say unpredictable things because I talked about this a couple episodes ago in regards to when things go to the extreme, when they return in their process of normalcy, they're gonna have a complex consolidation. So that's what's going on. That's why I named this episode that. But before I get into that, we are not in the convincing business, y'all. We are not in the convincing business. What do I mean by that? I had a conversation today, chopping with one of the fellas. And the gist of the conversation is, why do you waste, or why do we waste mental energy trying to convince somebody of something that we know to be true? Why? You know it's true, right? You know what's going on. So why do we feel as though it's necessary to try to convince somebody when there's plenty of people in the world, y'all? There's plenty of people that just get it. They get it. We don't have to like go out of our way to try to, you know, paint these marvelous pictures so people can get it. When people, there's millions and hundreds of millions of people that's going to understand what you're saying without you having to do all the extra stuff. So the analogy that was used was, why would you try to convince a deer that you're a lion? They can't relate. They can't relate to how you be out here, tearing stuff up. They can't relate because they're deers, right? That's another reason why we need to be purposely putting ourselves around like-minded people, because it's draining. It's mentally draining trying to explain things and convince, should I say, try to convince somebody of your point of view. It's paramount that we put ourselves in like-minded arenas. That's our proper environment. You can't flourish. It's like I said, it drains your mental energy, and we need all our mental energy. We out here being creators and builders. We're putting things together. We got goals and initiatives, and then we get set back by putting ourselves in the wrong environments, having these janky conversations. All right. So that's the gem for the day. We ain't convincing nobody. We not in the convincing business. All right. So let's get into this chart. As y'all know, like I said, the SPY's been going through, it did some extreme stuff last week. So now this is kind of normal, right? These are not favorable trading environments. It's just not. Now, I spoke on this a few episodes ago. Complex consolidations happen after extreme moves. And what is an extreme move? Anything outside of the Bollinger Bands is an extreme move. Because that's what we use the Bollinger Bands for, to measure extremeness of a move. So these blue lines this blue line up top, blue line down the bottom, those are Bollinger Bands. All right. So not only is that an extreme move of things outside of the Bollinger Bands, but you can see based off of previous movements what's normal and what's not normal. You can just see it. So when something gaps up like here or gaps down, like it goes through levels without any consolidation, those are extreme moves. Consolidation is a period where it trades sideways, like this right here. But look at this move. Like it shot up, like it gapped up, then it gapped down, right? And it did it again here, gap down, gap down, right? So this, all of this, ever since September 12th, it's been going through this mean complex consolidation. And it's kind of it's a challenge. It's not kind of, it's a challenge trying to position for these. Because once again, we got stopped out. If y'all was here Monday, I told y'all where I was getting out if plan didn't go accordingly, and it didn't go accordingly today. So we got stopped out again. Yeah. Yeah, we got stopped out again, y'all. So I'm waiting. I'm sitting this out until regular price action comes back, because all of this gap downs and gap ups, look at this. And I know this, and I told y'all this, right? I told y'all about how these are unfavorable trading environments. And this is part of that patience that we have to exercise. I know we want to get in here and trade and stuff, but I hope you're using fake money, right? To make these mistakes and learn, because you're going to make mistakes, right? You might make 2 or 3 in a row, right? So, contrary to popular belief, yes, you can start with a little bit of money, but it's going to take you a while. It's going to take you a while to build that up, right? So you need to have a job. You can't trade for a living as a beginner. It's just, unless you're just some Einstein guy or woman. But there's a learning curve here, and I gotta keep it 100, because I've been trading for going on 3 years, and I still make mistakes. Right? They're getting less and less, but periodically you're gonna make a mistake. Right? So you have to be, and it's not necessarily a mistake. Sometimes the market, like I said, is going to do some weird stuff. But if you're properly leveraged, it's not going to hurt so bad. Right. And if you're getting out where you're supposed to be getting out, but sometimes these gap ups or gap downs will go past your level of exit, like it did today and like it did last week. It went past our exits. So um, we're still at square one, to say the least. But I'm sitting this out right now until market price action resumes to normal. All right. But these gap up and gap downs is just blowing my shit right now. So I want to see some more regular price action. These gap up, gap down. I need this to work off all these gap down, gap ups, big range up, big range down in the same day. No, those are not favorable trading environments. And I want no parts of it right now. So I sat it out today, but I had to come on here and tap in and let y'all know what was going on. So yeah, these are not favorable trading environments. We see a new low in the MACD, but it's sitting right here at support. This is my stock that I'm trading, which is in opposition of the SPY. So if mine is going down, the SPY is going up. But yeah, And this is doing the same thing the SPY is doing. Look, gap ups, gap downs. See how it's doing the same thing as this is doing the same thing the SPY is doing, but in the opposite. Mine is going down while the SPY was going up, and vice versa. So all these gaps, gap ups, gap downs, I need some more favorable environments right now. So we got a new high in the MACD, but of course we would need to see some weakness. But where's it going? The level is right here. So it's not even a good setup right here. Anyway, so I'm chilling. I don't know what y'all watching, but this is what's going on the SPY. It's no good setup for me. I don't see one. A new high in the MACD, but we have a level right here. So even if we did see weakness, the level is right here. So the next level, shall I say, is right here. So no need of taking that trade. It makes no sense to take that trade on the call side. Yeah, so that's what we see. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to learn how to swing trade like this, hit the about section. There should be some links in there. Have at it. Also, if you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe button, notification bell. It's your man Don Bucks. It's Cheef and Chart. That being said, I'll see y'all tomorrow, and make sure you always remember there is no competition. It's always you versus you. See you tomorrow.